Hello, my name is Rita Pierce. I am currently attending Akron University and I will be doing my introduction speech through public speaking. This is my audience. I will be talking today about my internship, which is at Rosings Microbiology Laboratory. We are a pathogens testing lab. I will explain more about that later, but I have always been interested in lab work and I have always been incredibly interested in science. I have wanted to work in a lab since I was very young and realized what a lab was. I've gone on multiple lab tours, and when I was allowed to tour this lab, I decided that it would be a good idea for me to ask to be an intern there, and they said yes. I'm their first intern, but I believe that it's a mutually beneficial relationship. Currently, I work every Monday and Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., which is a long shift, but I love it, and unfortunately it isn't paid, but that's okay. So as a pathogen lab, we test chemicals, that we can test water activity, which I know how to do. Water activity, you basically just put so my main job is calibrating the water activity machine. You put a certain water number in a cup, then you put it in the machine, you just close it, and it'll spit out a number. And another thing I know how to do is a pH reader. So a pH reader, you have to calibrate everything before you use it. So pH reader, you calibrate it with a level 4 pH, then a level 7, then a level 10, and then you can calibrate whatever you want. So we are a pathogen testing lab for food typically. So we get in, I have an NDA that I have signed, so I can't tell you what kind of food that I have, but we test many things for the food so we can make sure they're shelf safe. One of my favorite things is the autoclave. It's like it's a machine, and you put waste in there, so if something tested positive for, like, say salmonella, then we double bag it and we put it in a metal like pan, and then we put it in the autoclave, and the autoclave heats and steams it, which is helpful. So that's basically a majority of my job there. My goals of this internship are to learn how to work in a lab, because my overall goal in my major is plant genetics, which is hopefully going to be a lot of lab work because that's what I'm incredibly interested in. My main goal of plant genetics would be to modify plants to withstand heat and drought so I could help the world hunger problem, which is incredibly interesting to me. Honestly, I think a lot of more people should look into lab work than have, because I think it's a very interesting degree and there are a lot of benefits and it makes quite a bit of money. So look into that.